Hi everyone, this is my second video of the day. It was actually requested by my friend Erina. She wanted how to prepare for your first reborn. And since I am preparing for my first reborn, I thought it would be nice to do one. Anyway, the first thing I think you need is a place to store your baby. And that's what this is. They're not very expensive if you make them yourself. I know a lot of people have cribs and bassinets and car seats. And while I do have a car seat, my friend gave it to me for free. Anyway, this is just a dollar store laundry basket with fabric. I sew a lot and I like owls, so I already had the fabric at home. This is actually just folded fabric. I was going to make a blanket out of it, and then I thought, well, I could make a mattress. It's not very smooth. I actually had to pour everything out and get everything ready for you. So that'll be what I'm doing right now. Anyway, second thing I think you need for a reborn is a place to put your certificates. And these are Caleb's. He's the Ashton Drake Katie doll, and Chewy's certificate. I haven't got Estel's yet. So I bought that clip. I bought several actually. But I bought those at the dollar store, and they're really useful. I use them for a lot of things. So while I don't have a box for the certificates or a frame yet, I'm using that. And next, I think you need a box. This is when Caleb was a girl. He was originally Gracie, and so he has all this girl stuff that I'm going to be giving Erina for her girl. And I put some boy socks in there so I won't lose them. I think you need a box or some drawers for smaller things. But most importantly, I think you need white onesies. Just plain white. They're usually really cheap. I found these at the thrift store for 10 cents a piece. I bought like 5 of them. You put them under the baby's clothes so your cloth doesn't show. Like Caleb's got one on right now. And I think it looks more realistic. Except his is too tight, so it shows his fabric anyway. And I think you could use some colored onesies. Not for that, but for outfits. Especially if you go to the thrift store, they're really cheap. Like, I go to the senior center thrift store around here, and it's really cheap. And next, you need some sleepers, especially when it's colder. When I got Caleb, it was January, so I bought a lot of sleepers. I think this is more of a realism thing, at least for me, because they don't feel the cold, but they do look more realistic if they're dressed for the weather. It gets really hot in the summer here too, so I bought a lot of cooler like clothes that'll keep him cool too, like onesies and shorts and rompers, like what Chewy's wearing. And Erina doesn't have to worry very much because I've bought her some stuff. Oh, I do have a pacifier. It's pink though, so I'm not going to show it. That's when Caleb was a girl. I'm going to be buying some boy ones because Estel's coming. Some more white onesies. And you might need a plushie. Well, you don't really need them. They're not real, but again, I think adds to the realism if they have a toy to play with, or if they're sleeping, to just have a plushie or a blanket. Which brings us next to the next thing. I have 3 different blankets, and I think that's a pretty good rule of thumb. I have this really warm play blanket, and this fleece blanket. And then I have this receiving blanket. It's thinner, it'd be good for summer, and it's headed that way here. It gets really hot in the summer, it gets up to 110. And, well, babies usually have blankets. This one would be good for over the car seat around that time, because the sun flares. And this one is good for winter or for when they're laying on their stomachs and playing, because it makes noise and the ears crinkle. I think it's a good play blanket. And I think you need some sleeping gowns. There. Again, I said need. You don't need them. I found these at the thrift store for like $0.25, and they're good sleeping gowns, but they're also good to hold the baby in. They're oversized, so they're 0 to 6 months. They don't have a set size, and they're really cute. They're useful. They're easy to change the baby in. And if you have a hairless baby, like we have bald babies, or Erina and I are ordering bald babies, so I'm heavily suggesting hats. Because there's summer hats and there's winter hats. This one's a spring hat. It's thin, but I do have winter hats. Or if she was getting a bald girl, I have a lot of hairbands for her eventually. And I think a burp cloth would be adding more to the realism. But I think most importantly, you need to have fun. You don't really need a bottle or a crib or anything at all. They're dolls. They're not real. They don't eat. They don't sleep. And they don't need diapers. But you can get them if it's mostly what you want to get them. And I'm going to be getting Caleb and Estel some newborn diapers, because I want Estel to look realistic, and diapers do look more realistic under clothes. This is one of my warmer outfits. I got this one before I got Caleb in January, because I thought he would be a girl. So that's going to Erina. And anyway, I thought I would do this, and what I'm going to get him is a bottle that's sealed and put some I think it's washing clothes detergent, which is pretty neat. I never would have thought of that, because I have had a baby born, but I was like 4, and we just used that. I think it was food coloring and water, and that's how that worked. Anyway, so you can see my box is full, and you can get most things that you would need for a baby at the dollar store. I've seen bottles, I've seen pacifiers, I've seen dishes, but I'm going to be trying to find some pacifiers at Walmart on sale. This is my bed, by the way. And Caleb. Anyway, I think the most important part of this is you. What you want to do. How important it is for you to role play if you want to. Your baby doesn't even have to be a set gender. I've seen a lot of people on YouTube do switcheroos, and I've done it myself because I buy some girl clothes, I think it's cute, or I want it for Erina's baby girl when she comes, and I just dress Caleb however I feel I want him dressed that day. And anyway, that's all I think you need for a reborn. To enjoy him is have fun, use your imagination. Just enjoy it. Bye.